Thank you for your pledge on Patreon, Brian.
Hey, yo, Flip.
Yo.
I'm going to put you on some fire, man. They got this new beard wash company. They got the lotion and the everything.
What's their name?
They got a recovery room.
What's the name?
Maestro's Classic.
G-Money's up front. I'll put you on. I'll put you on the Maestro's,
sure?
man. You forgot where I brought you? You forgot where I brought you up there?
Oh, man.
You forgot about Ghost?
All right. What's his name?
Ghost, you know again?
He cool, man. Yeah. Ghost is cool, man.
Yo, make sure you get your Maestro's Classic beard care products today at Target, CVS, or go on maestrosclassic.com and use the promo code QueensFlip to get 10% off.
10%, that's it? I thought it was free if you put your...
Are you crazy?
All right, I get it.
Make sure you go there today. Log on maestroswithas.com. I'm from Queens. G-Money!
Yo.
We back.
What's good?
Feel good, man. Yeah, I'm all right. How you doing?
Everything good. Getting a lot of, even more good feedback in the street. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in, man, supporting. You know what I'm saying? I want to read. There's 2 quick comments on the YouTube page. I've been tuning, like I told you. I've been tuning in. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to John Hollis. They said Queens Flip and G Money gives us the best interviews, hands down. They have a gift that I haven't seen from too many hosts. They draw the guests in and seems to connect with them in a way you don't see often. Shouts to John Hollis. Shouts to Randolph Henry. They said this interview was a touching, real, honest, heartfelt truth that really touched my heart. Flip and G Money keep growing. There's more. Pause. But thank you. Appreciate it.
What interview this about?
The Devin.
Yeah. Shout out to Deborah Anthony. That was a good interview. One of my favorite. Yeah.
Shout out to the whole cast and crew that was in here also. That was filming.
We gotta let Basco know to take the labels of the water. Poland Spring is not paying us.
Oh no, I took it off.
Yeah. But you gotta let him know before we give it to our guests, man.
Oh yeah.
Poland Spring don't pay us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Well, other than that, I'm good, man. Shout out to once again, shout out to I Pray Clothing. You know what I mean? Sponsoring this episode. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good people at I Pray Clothing. You know what I'm saying?
They're sponsoring G Money of the episode.
You don't want none of this, man. I try to offer you some stuff.
They got to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's business with me, man.
Me too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You don't hear the Cash App the sign going over there?
When I say it's business with me, I'm just saying it's not a thing between me and you. I'm just saying to them. It's just a message to them. It's business, man.
Okay.
They got to come with that mentality, man. I don't want because Marco, when they check the messages, they not trying to have these type of conversations, man. These niggas be.
I know.
But to them, you have to respect them. To them, they're sending the packages. They pay for the clothes, and that's, in their opinion, they're giving you something that they pay for. Right. And I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But also, you have to. It's your brand. You know what I mean? But I'll be wearing this brand on the regular. 8 times out of 10, no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two. I may be, but
you might. You never know.
But how you doing? I'm excited about the next guest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He came in here talking instantly.
Man. He's ready.
And he's ready. Yeah. He came in here.
His story is definitely something you guys want to
he got that ice grill, man. I ain't scared nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, man? I like this guy, though. I like him. Yeah. Came in serious, man. Came in serious. He said, if his man fall asleep, let him fall asleep. Let the camera catch him. First time I hear some shit like that. I like that.
Usually they're like, yo, come on, man.
Yeah, they're like, yo, he said,
this guest is definitely a story you guys want to, tune into. So, get your popcorn ready. Get your snacks ready.
I'm waiting for my airdrop, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Airdrop?
Yeah, my airdrop. I see you got a lot of joints right here.
What's up? My fault.
Yeah. Don't play like that. But I feel good though.
Yes.
I feel great. YouTube has a lot of new rules, man. So
really,
yeah, man. You know what I mean? A lot of. You believe that the Aunt Deb full interview got demonetized? Not demonetized, but like the yellow joint. I don't know what she said in there. That was a heartfelt. So I guess YouTube rules are very serious, man. If you're a blogger, if you're whatever you do, make sure you be careful, man. You sending it to me?
I don't see the joint.
Hold on, press this right here. There we go. iPhone. Am I ain't saying in your joint?
Yeah, it is. You should know.
Hold on, y'all. Everyone. Okay, let me see. Probably on somebody else. Oh, that's me. Yeah, but anyway, I feel good. I'm excited about the next guest.
Yes.
Flip the Script is doing well. I want to thank all the supporters, all the subscribers, man. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn your notifications on. These things are important. You know what I mean? But before we get to our guest, G Money.
Yo.
What, you don't know what episode we on?
You don't know?
I do.
All right, so go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
Episode 1, 2, 3. Nigga, we made it. 123. I ain't gonna start saying that. You know, we used to say the MF, but let me slow down. Like, my man, he over here, he's trying to look at himself in the mirror. He's one of them cocky guys, man. He's trying to get, to see how smooth he look.
Who?
Yeah, you.
I'm trying to get my live. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, we don't do live, man. How you gonna get the live, man?
Okay.
I thought, hey, you got some fly shit on. You fly, man.
Nah, man, it's cool.
With the jacket. You know what I'm saying?
But yo, we got special guest Jersey in the building. His story is amazing. People requested it over like 5. They kept asking. And we had to do our research. You know what I mean? A round of applause, my man Shawn Hartwell in the building. What's up, man? Peace. How you doing, brother?
I can't complain, man.
Welcome to the morning, man. You introduce your man?
It's my man Shy, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a story for him. I got a story about him too.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, man.
What's up, Shy?
What's going on,
Shy,
y'all?
when you sit on the couch, you got to talk, bro. How you doing, Shy? You good?
I'm chilling.
You want to be smooth for, man?
It ain't that, man. Now, for me, I got a story for my man too, man. I met my man Shy
What?
when I came home. For me, and I was just from Staten Island.
Okay.
Shout out from Staten Island.
Shout out to SI.
He was, I was doing part. I do part. I'm a promoter. For me, you know what I'm saying. So my man was rapping and shit like that. And I was just told a story the other day about my man. And sometimes it's hard to tell your man. We listen to your rap songs, so it's hard to tell your man, listen to me, Playboy. I just think like you should do something else.
Nah, I don't even put my man. Don't even put my man like that. He told you that for real?
So I told my man, this is my man, one of the top promoters right now in Staten Island. And what happens is I told him, I said, yo, I just think that if you want to manipulate the game better, get your music playing the clubs better, I believe you should become a promoter. I mean, you go on there to become a rapper, and they ain't gonna let you in the door like that. But you got everything. You got the studio, you got the stickers, you got the cameraman. He running around with cool people. I think you should become a promoter, and then they have no choice but to play your music, because the DJ works for you. So my man got into the game, blowing up as a promoter, doing his thing. A lot of people was like, yo, why would you tell people to become a promoter? You're a promoter. I don't have no competition, but God, I'm good, my nigga. Like, can't nobody my competition. For me, the only competition I have, you know what I'm saying, where I don't help other people. You know what I'm saying? So I told myself, I'm gonna pitch you on, I'm gonna show you the game. Take it serious. It's a lot of money. You can do a lot for yourself and your career as your career. I just think rapping, you should put on the back page for a minute and then come back. Because if you stay as a rapper, they're not gonna open no doors for you, man.
Now hold on. So how hard was that the conversation for you though? Because not a lot of people can do that. That's a tough thing to do. To be honest.
So the conversation, well,
That's
it's kind of tough, but you gotta know how to go around the corner,
right,
and come back around.
How did he take it at first though?
But he's still rapping, but he understands.
Right.
But he think they don't have to make him helping him become a promoter. For me, because that's a bigger door.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, I'm saying you might don't think it ain't. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get in there, you can play your music, you perform at your own club. You do what you want.
Hell yeah.
Once you build your own
it's
platform,
your event.
You fire the DJ. It work for you. Man, get that nigga out of here. You know what I'm saying? So
how did he take it at first though? When you first told him, how did he respond?
I don't think it registered at first. And see, because I'm always on joke time, and then I was like, my nigga, you gonna thank me later on, my nigga. I'm telling you.
He came to my studio.
Talking to Mike. Bring it a little closer to this shit.
Yeah, the studio in Staten Island.
Pull it forward, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a rapper. He knows all this right here.
All right, look.
About the microphones.
The moral of the story, he came to the studio. He like, yo, because I got the website called strictlyhiphop.com. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it.
I heard that before.
Yeah, so that's my website. So he came to the studio. He's like, you got all this shit? You supposed to be a fucking millionaire. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, my nigga, you need to promote. Because if you as a promoter, you going to learn how to get your own brand out there better. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's a slick. Okay, I see what you're saying, how you went around the corner.
So, you know what I mean? So, and I took his advice, and it worked out. You know what I mean? We've been promoting parties, and it also gives you a way to make money to actually keep investing in the things that you want to do.
Right.
So if I there's a DJ that I want to get on the radio, I could just book him to do my parties every week. He's making $300-400 a week from me. Nigga, play my song.
Right.
He gonna play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he's making $1,200 a month off of me. So, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, you're making money, so you could use that money to do other things. So.
Right. Now, he definitely told you the right thing to do, though. I always tell artists that, you know, they definitely should shadow a DJ. You know what I'm saying? But his advice is just as smart, too, though. But the DJ is always outside, so we kind of know what hits the clubs, what songs ring up. So if you're an artist and you roll with a DJ, you go with him to the parties, to the clubs, and kind of see what he's playing, see what other DJs are playing, to see where your music might fit in.
It's come out better for you, man.
You know what I'm saying? But we here, though, man. My man Shawn said, welcome, like he said, you know, let's talk about, let's go back now before we get to the commoding and before we get to the, you know, the whole crazy story and, you know, the life change and stuff. Let's go back. So you from Jersey?
Yeah, from Elizabeth, New Jersey, born and raised. For me, you know, from a town, you know, where, you know, things happen, you know what I'm saying, in the era. And I came up in first of all, I'm 48 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I came up in the era of 85, 86, you know what I'm saying, you know, and, you know, right when the crack era began, right when the, you know, the drug dealers began, when all the, you know, the Dookie ropes and, you know, everybody right Cam, I grew up in the era right there. So, you know, in the era right there, you know, I got into the drug trade. You feel me? Like, you know, but it comes from like you pretty much, you know, when you was a kid, you growing up poor, your mother on drugs, no father, your father dead, my father passed away, stepfather and out of jail robbing banks. So 9 out of 10, wow, you're going to be in that life. You know what I'm saying? So,
pardon me. What age did Dad pass away?
Before I was born, my mother was
okay.
Before I was born,
gotcha.
My mother was just about to have me. He passed away, got killed.
Wow.
So, you know,
I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry, real quick. What you said your father was robbing banks. What do you know?
No, my stepfather.
Stepfather. What do you know about your real father? You know?
My real father was in the streets. My real father was like, you know, later on, you know, when I grew up, I would hear like the stories. You know, people would see me. You know, my aunts or dudes, other people, mothers, be like, yo, that's Marvin's son. Like, you could tell he got that just like his father. I mean, like, they would see me, and then I can be in the train somewhere. My aunts would know who I am off the top. You know what I'm saying? You know, their little brother, son. You know, so my father played in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So you just know it's a cycle. Anytime my father was a gangster, for me, you know, they caught him slipping, they killed him. And you know, I learned that later on in life. I mean, after, you know, years growing up and you hear the stories about your father. But I'm already in the game before I heard these stories. I'm in the game already, knee deep. And then people started telling me these stories, you know, about your father. But, you know, that's why I try to, like, break the cycle with other people. Because 9 out of 10, if you hear things about your father, 9 out of 10, you're going to try to chase that. Either you're going to be against it or you're going to try to chase it. It's two splits you're going to go in. And, you know, I would wish most kids take their own identity and go a different way. They come out better in life. For me, but me, I was really in the game without a father, so you know I'm chasing money. I mean, back then you poor. Ain't no job, ain't no I'm gonna become a rapper. I mean, you know, my two people might be rappers. Ain't no I'm gonna get a podcast. Ain't no I'm gonna go such and such on Instagram. Right. You know, I'm Queen Flip, and I'm gonna go tell funny jokes all day and get money. I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, know, there's no way to make no money.
Right.
You know, ain't no, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like today you could just, you know, go on Instagram such and such and blow up. Or bartender going to such and such and blow up. Or stripper to blow. It wasn't like that.
So they didn't have any, like, you know, like, you kind of saying it now, but I just want to confirm it. They didn't have no, like, job fairs and stuff like that back then?
No, they didn't have none of that shit back
then.
Like, stuff that... Nah, man, not coming out of the projects, man. They ain't had none of that, man. For me, you know what I'm saying? Is, you know, this is it. Welfare, free cheese. For me saying, you get free food here and there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to fend. So you get in the streets, you got to fend, you got to fight, got to be about that life. You can't even come out of certain neighborhoods if you wasn't about that life. You know what I'm saying? So you getting out in that environment, it teaches you, breeds you to be like that. There's no such thing as telling back then.
Right.
For me, I could come outside with a pound of weed in my hand, and I live right here, and nobody going to, like, that's not even a thought in my mind that, yo, such and such might tell this is my house. That wasn't a thought in my mind back then. Just bring it out there and have it in your hand. Sell it, am I going to tell? Telling ain't start coming to like a little on when more people start getting locked up and you start understanding people going to jail. But before, when you somebody 16, 17 years old, you ain't think about telling on you. That ain't even a thought. For me, I could have so much drugs in my house, go to school the next day. I mean, most of your parents is on drugs back then. So, it isn't one saying you go to school or, go in the house. You just go because it's cool to go. If you don't want to go, you just don't go. That's the way I grew up.
So what was your personal reason for starting and getting in the game?
Well, I mean, saying my mother being on drugs, having a father, my sister, having a baby, there's no food in the house. And, one thing left from selling weed. Once I started selling weed, Jamaicans, most of back then, the Shower Posse was taking over the whole, East Coast. Feel me? So the Shower was taking over the East Coast, so most of they was going everywhere. So most people you might meet, a lot of people you might meet today, their father might be Jamaican, they probably don't know where he at. From a lot of kids from back then. So the Shower coming through, and once, they ran the Shower out of our projects, it left us a gold mine. So the older dudes ran the Shower Posse out. So when they run the Jamaicans out, they left us a gold mine. So we just started selling fake weed. And once we got hip to go in New York City, 125th Street, we catch a train over there, get 12 bags of weed, get 10 bags of weed, they give you extra 2. And next thing you know, we start selling weed. You just build with your clothes 2-3 days. Before you know, you got to find it out. Before you got 1,000, but now you got 1,000, you got 10,000. You're in the game.
So when did you find out your mother was on drugs?
I mean, I knew that from the beginning. It was once I could comprehend. But you know what I'm saying? I never really knew, paid no attention because you're young. So you be thinking your grandmother or your grandparents don't like your mother. Feel me? Because they be hollering at them, they be arguing. So you be thinking the older people, your grandmother, back in what we call hate now. They should be hating on my mother, but really she want her daughter to get her shit together because you got a child. But you don't know that when you was a kid. You don't be seeing that. You just see your grandmother hollering at your mother all the time, and you think damn, why she always coming down on my mother? But really, that's like me telling your child to get your shit together. You have a baby, but you don't know that. Feel me? So when I really grew to knew that, I understood what my grandmother was doing. I'm saying, a lot of people say I was my grandmother's favorite. But I was never my grandmother's favorite. I was my grandmother's weakest. You feel me? Because all my other cousins, all 3 other kids, had their mother and father. I never had a father. So she kept me with her all the time because she felt like I'm going to need the extra love because I'm not balanced. I understood that later on in life, but I didn't understand it as a kid because she used to keep me with her all the time. When I was at the time with her. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else with their mother and father, but I didn't have a mother and father. I had a mother, my father wasn't there. So she would try to give me extra love and try to mold me for the world. So when I got my 20 years in prison, she was hurt. Because she raised me and she wanted me to do better. But you know what I'm saying? So I done my 20 years, God forbid, thank God she didn't die while I was in jail. That's the most hurting feeling in the world, to lose someone you love in jail. But when I walked out of jail, she was there. Feel me? And that's why she gave it to me raw. Listen to me, I want to see you do good for yourself. I want to see you do better. I know you like to play in them streets. Leave that shit alone because, both of my sons are dead. I need you to do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Because she done my whole 20 years with me. Every Christmas I got money. Every birthday I got money. So she I just need you to carry me off this earth. So leave them streets alone. So, but a person like me, I want to play in the streets. Even though you do all that time, it's still addicted to you. You're addicted to selling drugs. You're addicted to the lifestyle. From coming from, but you got to do right by people that do right by you.
Hold on, because we like to take things
slow.
I'm gonna give you to talk. I have to slow you down because I could tell I watch you. I could tell you a speaker, but we like to take things step by step by step.
Okay, go.
Because when you speak straight, and you go straight to the meat and potatoes. Let's get money shit.
Okay.
We're not getting money right now. We just hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question. What was your relationship with your stepfather?
I kind of looked up to him at first until I seen later on in life that he was very a smart man, very smart man. He speak 5 different languages.
Oh wow!
But he couldn't beat that drug. He couldn't beat that heroin. Feel me? Very smart. He couldn't lawyer, but he couldn't beat that heroin. You can't beat that addiction. That addiction is powerful, man. And when I got my 20 years, you know, when he wrote me a letter, he's like, you know, you're never going to see me again in your life. You know what I'm saying? This is my last letter for him dying. Feel me? Because he died of AIDS. He said, I'm dying. You're never going to see me again in your life. But, you know, your mother, you know, you broke your mother's heart. I never see her cry like that. If you make it back to the streets, which God forbid, I hope you do the right thing with your life, man. You feel me? That was the last letter I got before he died. So, you know, this is real shit here. When you know what I'm saying, when a man, like, you know, I wish I could have raised you better, been a better stepfather, done right by you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the game had you, and I wasn't there really for you. You know what I'm saying? He in and out of jail. I'm in the streets. I ain't really got no father. But, the new knowledge that he gave me, you know what I'm saying, to be a man, you know what I'm saying, do right, don't tell, do this, you know, the same thing any man would tell you. Mm-hmm. Don't tell, stand up, man, don't be a rat, this, that, and all that type of stuff. You in some shit, boy. You feel me? Like, you about to do a lot of time in prison. So, our relationship was all right based on that. I just think that he could have done better. But I can't judge nobody. I don't get high. I don't take drugs. I never got high in my life. I never drank in my life. I don't smoke weed. I don't do shit. So I can't pass judgment on him because he was in a different era. Mm-hmm. For me, they went from popping pills to sniffing heroin. That's how it all started. Same shit going on now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge him. But just that you know, when I look back, I wish he could have done better for his life. He could have done better for my mother. But shit happens.
Real quick, pardon me, G Money. I heard that you wanted to hurt him at one point in your life.
Yeah, because he put his hands on my mother, and you know, and at that point, you know, I had a best friend. That was my heart, my man, and I went to my man and we were gonna put him down, but my man kept it real with me. Just listen to me, man. You know, at the end of the day, regardless of what you do, that lady love him, and that's some things that we forget. For me, as a kid, that your mother still love him. So I don't agree with what he done. From coming from, but like I said before, I don't get high. I don't know that type of way of being. I don't know the type of way your mind be at when you do stuff. Now I understand what was going on back then a little better. For me, and I just feel for him, his life, and I feel for like my mother. I feel for the whole era of mothers. You know what I'm saying, like being on drugs. I just feel for them. You know what I'm saying, because you could be one pretty girl today, and next thing you know, she's sucking your dick tomorrow on crack. I just feel bad for that whole era. Our sisters and brothers that went through that type of shit. There's some of them that even make it out of there.
So take us through that time though, real quick. You know, the whole time with you and your stepfather putting hands on your mother, and the conversation you had with your best friend.
Well, you know, like my best friend was my road dog. Mm-hmm. For me, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, these are friends back then. You know, you go to them, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I want to kill a nigga, and they say you straight up, you know what I'm saying, like, could you know, they tell you straight up, like, listen to me, can you live with the situation? If you can't live with a nigga, we're gonna kill him. So somebody disrespect you back then, these are my best friends. They, you know, this is how we talk. Can you let it go? Can you live with it? If you can live with that nigga, what he done, or nigga disrespecting you or disrespecting your mother, you know what I'm saying, then we're gonna let it go. But if you can't live with it, nigga, we're gonna kill him. That's how we live by. That's the law I grew up on. Because I don't want to get down to penitentiary, we walk in the track, and you told me, y'all can't let that go. I can't live with it.
That's real.
Let me know now, nigga. Can you let it go? Because if you can't live with it, because some shit you can live with. A nigga stealing you, a nigga knocking you out, nigga get down on you. If you can live with that, we can let it go. But if you can't live with that, we gonna kill a nigga. For me, don't get in the jail. We got 10 years to go. And you talking about, yo, I can let that go. Nah, nigga, we ain't going that route, nigga. I'm gonna have to kill you in there, my nigga. For me, that's how, you know, so he kept it real with me. Like, if you can, I'll do it. But give him a break this time. Because in the day, you're going to hurt your mother more than you're going to hurt anyone.
Right.
Let's see how it work out. But if it don't work out the way you want to work out, we're going to kill him. And that's the type of dudes that I play with. That's the type of dudes that I lost to the game. Real talk.
He stopped you because he was on that type time.
Definitely.
Now, in your mind, you felt the rage. This is gonna sound crazy because people like, yo, flip you X or some. This gonna sound crazy, but in your mind, like you was gonna participate. You know what I mean, in your mind at that time, like that's how much rage you was in. Don't screw your face. Don't screw your face.
No, we're gonna participate.
Look me now, man.
Kill him.
That's what I'm saying. You gonna participate in hurting him.
No, we don't participate. We'll do it together.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Were you with that state, or were you getting him to do it for you?
No, definitely. We going together. Like we ain't know. Like, we gonna put them things together.
Yeah.
For me, that's my road dog.
I
like
feel that.
We're gonna grab that ratchet together and put that work in, finish them.
But you have to salute him. You know, a lot of that he spoke you out of that. Like that was dope. That's a real best friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? He talked you and he put some sense into you at the time.
Oh no, but he put a lot of sense into me. You know, like when I first pulled my pistol out, you know what I'm saying? I put it to a nigga head over a dog that I stole from a dude. And the dude, you know what I'm saying, was bigger than me. He was like, came to take his dog back. Like, give me that dog, you punk motherfucker, in front of everybody. Snatched the dog, nigga big as hell. I said, I'll be right back. I went and got my pistol. I put that shit to his head. I'm like, I'll murder you, nigga. Ever take nothing from me, nigga. I'll kill you from everybody. Call me what you just called me a minute ago, nigga. With tears, I'll murder you, nigga. And my man happened to walk out the car and grab the pistol. Grabbed it. Come on. Get that nigga out. Get that big out of here.
Wow.
He said, don't you ever in your life pull that pistol again unless you're going to kill a nigga. Don't you ever pull that pistol out. When you pull that motherfucker, I don't even talk, nigga. You kill him.
Was he older than you?
1 year older than me.
Wow.
He's in a gang or anything? He's part of any kind of gangs, or he just...
Nah, he was just the most best friend, the most vicious nigga I met in my life.
That's real.
If he loved you, he loved you. If he didn't love you, you was on the wrong side, my nigga.
He was on the menu.
You was definitely on the fucking menu.
It's food.
This guy, I like this guy.
I'm keeping the rest of my road dog.
I believe.
I went to jail as a kid. He came to see me, took care of me, took care of my mother. No funny business. Took care of my sisters. Not fucking your sisters. No funny business. Straight G. Feel me? And the day before, a week before he died, I saw him in the bullpen. He said, "Listen to my nigga do a backflip, my nigga. I'm out of here." Where you going, nigga? I'm going to hell. You bullshitting, nigga. I'm not bullshitting, nigga. Tell on me. So I can't do that, my nigga. I can't do that. We go up together, my nigga. He said, all right then. I see what I get. We get there. He committed suicide a week later. Hung himself. Now I play with niggas that play, my nigga. See, these crackers gonna give me this death penalty. He the first one out of the death penalty in America.
Your friend, your best friend?
Bilal Pretlow.
What's his name?
Bilal Pretlow. You can Google it. Death penalty gonna come up.
First one in America to ever get death penalty.
Juvenile. 18 years old. Federal death penalty.
Wow.
Seek for him.
How you spell his name?
Just put Pretlow on. It's gonna put Port Posse. Oh, it's gonna come up. Put federal death penalty. It's gonna come up. Bilal Pretlow. BILAPRETLOW.
Wow.
So he was your best friend?
My road dog.
I see him. Port Posse. Yeah.
Elizabeth Port.
So
Wow.
That's the cloth
that you come from.
I come from. It's called Port Posse. That's what they called us. Feel me? But it's Port. Port is Elizabeth Port. Everybody's Port, the whole projects. We just was some of the ones was getting money in it that stood out in the projects. Where I'm coming from, but everybody's Port down there. So it was like it might be hundreds of us down there.
So mama's on drugs, step pop's on drugs, living with grandma.
No, my mother. We left my grandmother's house, moved to the projects. For me, left her house, moved to the projects. So my grandmother, I'm just running wild.
Okay. Do you remember when you first? She money asked it. Do you remember when you first got in? You say you got a couple of weed and stuff. Do you remember like when you first started to get into it? It was weed because they got the Shawn Posse out of there.
But the weed was like selling crack, like hundreds of them. My nigga, I mean, so much money of weed don't make no sense, man. I'm not talking about no small money. You feel me? But when I came, I made a lot of money.
You go sit over there, man. Sit right there. Sit right there, man. Don't mess up my man joint, man. Sit right there, man.
You get comfortable in here, man.
Get the chair comfortable, please, man.
Yeah, man. It's the grandmother couch,
Yeah,
man.
don't make my man look crazy, man.
You got a grandmother couch. You go to sleep with a couch, man.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I know how I go already.
Yeah, we know how it go. So, Port Posse, right? So the thing is, tell us how you got into. I want to know like the process now as far as how you got into the game.
Well, the process is like, Bilal came to me, and a lot of people were scared of Bilal at that time because he's a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This before the pistols coming into effect, and he asked me to get down with him, like I want you to work with me, and we worked together because he couldn't sell drugs. His family, he had a big family down there. They wouldn't let him sell drugs, but I could sell drugs. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So he needed me to sell drugs with him. And I'm like, nah, my nigga, I ain't fucking with you, my nigga. Everybody gonna think I'm scared of you, my nigga. I ain't fucking with you, my nigga. He's like, come on, my nigga, I need you. Feel me? I'm like, nah, my nigga, I ain't fucking with you, my
This
nigga.
when y'all first met? Or you
we
met
knew
him
each
prior?
other,
Okay.
but he, you know what I'm saying? But so I'm like, he was like, anybody cut your throat, I'm gonna punch them in the face. You gonna get all the sales. Back then, cut your throat means like, like selling drugs out there. So I was like, word? Yeah. So we hooked up. For he was telling me that we gonna be the biggest niggas out here. Yeah. I'm just listening to the nigga talk. But a month from now, man, we's rolling, baby. We had Benzes and everything, man.
Really?
In a month?
But 2 months. No, but by a month we hit Delancey Street. We was dressing. He buying me clothes. I'm wearing jewelry. We got big ropes. You know what I'm saying? But shit is rolling.
And we did this.
We done that. We didn't start getting like coke. It's like came like right at the end. I went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I went to jail. I got caught with a little bunch of weed. I went down to juvenile bed for like 6 months. So he was coming to see me. By 10, he was building an empire. For me, so when I came home, he already had an empire set up. For me, I just went right into the place of being the lieutenant. Cause I started with him like, my nigga, like when you go home, I need you to get down with me, run shit for me, my nigga. We doing New York prices out here. We killing the streets. I'm like, word, I want to come home now, nigga. He said, nah, nigga, I don't need you on the run. I need you free. Feel me? He said, I'm too hot out here. So you get out here, I could take a break for a minute. Feel me? Because I'm loyal to him. I ain't gonna steal from him. He came home, he put me right in the pocket. I got the rolling, I blew that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Got more connects, more moves, more situations. Going to New York City, got better weed connects, better coke connect. That was it after that. Bringing them birds back, 12 a bird.
They said that Bilal started when he was a junior in high school, 87.
Yeah.
So and he's a year older than you. So if he was a junior, you might have been a sophomore at that time.
Yeah.
Did y'all go to the same school?
No, Elizabeth is like 9th graders right there, and 10th graders up the street.
What?
Yeah, it's like 9th graders at one building. Now it's all connected, but it wasn't different. Like 9th graders right as part of the park, and I don't know if you ever been to Elizabeth before.
I've been to Jersey. Yeah,
you ever came to Elizabeth? You ever came to Exotics before the strip club? That's the high school. For me, that's right there where the high school is at. Like that park is the high school. All that's our school. You know what I'm saying? Like like I know the whole. I grew up in the town, so this 11. We went to school up the street. We all come down the middle at the same meet at that park on where we come out of school. All our cars we parked there. It's chilling. It's a different era, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to explain that era to people unless you've been from there. It's like you, like people will think you telling stories or lies because you can't believe it unless you've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you can't see the Golden Gate unless you've been there. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable.
You guys finished school? Y'all finished? Y'all went to school in high school and all that? Or?
No. You
No.
know what I'm saying? He did.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? I was in the joint, the juvenile joints.
What you was doing?
Selling weed and getting all type of trouble, man.
To in and out weed and
like you go to juvenile home and stay 2 weeks, come home, go back for another month, come home from coming from. But you don't look at it like that. But back then, that's taking a lot of time out of your time as a kid.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't see it. You don't ever think that you're going to get a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? The most I ever thought I was going to do was 5 years in prison. From coming from the city, that's a federal kingpin charge in the state. I'm like, okay, I can handle that. You know what I'm saying? So, when I got locked up, the feds superseded my case and gave me 848 in the feds. You know what I'm saying? That's a mandatory 20 years in prison. You can't get under the 20 unless you tell. So it kind of fucked me up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm 18, facing 20 years. My man, all of us locked up. The crew locked up, the team down. Half of us dead. You know what I'm saying? I got to go do 20 years in prison.
Well, real quick, I'm reading on your man, and I don't know how much you could tell us about him, but loud real quick before we, because his story is interesting. Did you hear about what they accused him of doing, as far as like besides?
Yeah, we're gonna use that word accused. Yeah,
accused, yeah.
Chopping like a head off.
Allegedly, yeah, chopping it. What about the 16-year-old girl? They said.
Yeah, they said that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is why they gave him the death penalty of these stuff. Wow. This is who you, but you're gonna say accused and allegedly, because we
never found him guilty.
Yeah.
No, he allegedly chopped the dude's head off because the dude tell on him.
Mm-hmm.
So he kidnapped the federal witness and cut his head off, chopped his body up and left it apart, and spread his body around the city for the police to know. Like nobody tells on him.
And where were you?
I was in the projects.
I like this guy. Yeah, I like this guy, man. You in the project, huh? You the man. So
I was at a family barbecue.
Yeah. So all right, so you guys getting money. You guys are moving and shaking. Now tell us about the tension in the street now. The tension as far as like rivals or people.
No, nobody's working with us.
So it wasn't like that. Like
he called a meeting one time when he came home, and he bust a bond. His first bail, his bail was $1 million. I got the bail down to $500,000. I paid him $100,000 in cash. I paid another brother $60,000. Put his house up for equity. Mm-hmm. I popped the bail for $500,000. Never seen that before, ever. For me, you know what I'm saying? So when I popped the bail, he got out of jail. He said, "Look, I'm going to jail, my nigga. That's how I be carrying it, nigga. If everybody's working for us or murdering them, that's it." So he called the meeting. It's in there. He called a meeting at a Chinese store. It's in there. Google it. It's there. He called a meeting at a Chinese store. It's probably unorganized crime. He said everybody got to sell his drugs. You know what I'm saying? We don't want your block. We don't want your drugs. We just want a certain money from every one of y'all every day. You disagree, well, let us know now. Simple. And he meant that wholeheartedly. So what happens was, this is where everything goes wrong at. It was some old timers. Some old timers, he gave them, he said they could sell heroin in the projects. They can't sell coke. Feel me? So these old timers, other ones are coming home, but the main old timer he's telling like to, you know what I'm saying? That's what he told to. So we had a beef with one of the old timers one day, and they killed his brother. And that's when all hell broke out.
So
we didn't have no beef with no young dudes. It was old timers, and we was beefing with some old timers over some petty shit. And they killed his brother. His brother died in my arms.
But loud brother.
Yeah, Shawn. We was in the car down the street.
Bring us that day though. Bring us to that day.
Well, I don't really like talking about it, but we was in the car down the street. And we was beefing that day with them old timers, and White Kill was like, "It's kill them niggas now, Bilal. That's something ain't right." So Bilal was like, "I gotta take care of that shit later on. I got you." So we all left, and when we leave that night, me and Bilal together, we down like a block away. But White Kill usually never acted that late. Mm-hmm. Like a block away, and we talking and stuff, and he like, he's telling me like, "Yo, man, when I leave, I'm gonna give you all the businesses. I'm gonna buy all the real estate. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that." For me, you should think about. You should think about stop selling drugs, cause you don't really have a case. Mm. And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't never gonna stop selling drugs, my nigga, cause you got caught." Feel me? He's like, "No, just think about it. I'm gonna leave you right. But if you don't stop, I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna kill everybody I think gonna give you a problem when I'm gone." You know what I'm saying? As he's telling me this here, some shots go off. You feel me? But I remember his brother was talking to somebody out there. I saw the girl crying. And we drove up a little bit. His brother was laying on the ground. My nigga. What kill? So I picked him up, put his head to my ground. I didn't know he was fucked up. I didn't know he shot him up that bad. For me, you know what I'm saying? So that was like a heavy blow for us. So me and Bilal got locked up that night. Bilal never made bail again, so that always was on his mind. What his brother told him. So I think that kind of like fucked with him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I took over everything when he went to jail. I became the leader. He's my leader. You feel me? And so when he went to jail, I became the leader. And I just took over the whole organization while he was in jail. That's how I caught my kingpin charge. Because he was in jail and all the murders occurred, but he went to jail because his brother got killed. You feel me? So when all the murders occurred, they never really, the case was going on. So he gets knocked off. And that kind of fucked us. The feds were already on us. But we don't know nothing about the feds at that time. You don't know nothing about no federal law. You 17 years old. You don't know about no goddamn feds, my nigga. You feel me? So they brought him in. That's what fucked everything up. And I still was out there. You know what I'm saying? So they still want all of us off the streets. They probably gonna have plans to bring us all off the streets. But I was only 17 still. So when I turned 18, they dropped the federal indictment on me. I was on the streets running shit for like another 6-7 months. I was running the organization. But they couldn't get me because I was only 17. So as soon as I turned 18, they dropped the federal indictment on me, brought me in.
So they were watching you?
Yeah, they watching me all the time.
Were you stunting? Like, was it like, can we compare
it wasn't like,
it's like how it was in Harlem? Was Jersey like
same
that?
Thing.
Nice
Same
cars.
thing. We had all that shit, my nigga. PBM Benzes, all that gold jewelry, 3-finger ring. I had that shit when I was 16, 15 years old, my nigga. Rope, gold with the lion head watch. For me, I wore nothing but Dapper Dan. So I'm saying, when shut Daps down plenty of times, my nigga. Like, we fucked them stores up, man. But use a kid like that that's, back, it sounds like it's unregular now, but everyone was doing that as a kid. It wasn't just Harlem niggas. A lot of Harlem niggas was doing that. A lot of Brooklyn niggas was doing that. A lot of Queens niggas was doing that. Every young nigga around the world was doing that. Getting money like that. Just the whole world. Just that certain cases stood out because of the way that they made the cases stood out. But it wasn't just like, it was plenty of young niggas getting money like that. It's a lot of them across the whole country. Just that, certain cases stood out, like my case, Preem case, Harlem, Dylan paying the full case. Like, these cases stood out because of the names. They made us bigger. But it was younger. It was a lot of dudes getting money like that.
Speaking of Preem, what was your relationship with Preem when you spoke behind the scenes that you
Preem's a great guy, man.
You and him had a good relationship.
Yeah, Preem's a great guy, man. Very smart. I'm pissed that they kind of like trapped him off like that. For me, and that's what a lot of old timers was worried about me, because I got that flashy life, that swag, and they didn't want me to go home and get trapped off. So when I came home and said I would do parties, I would do promotion shit, people laughed at me. You know what I'm saying? Because people want you to get back into the game.
Of course.
People want you to sell drugs. If I'm coming from, when you're a leader force of selling drugs, a leader force of what you're doing, people want you to be in that game.
Right.
And when you don't want to be in that game no more, you got to really deal with a self-esteem problem, because, people going to think you soft now. People going to, try to play you this left field when you used to being the man. You feel coming from? And you used to shake in a certain type of way, and I lost a lot of friends. For me, like, if I was selling drugs, I probably would have came up with 50 niggas with me. But I'm hustling legally by myself. That's just how the game. Nobody's gonna hustle with you legally.
Real quick before we move on, bring us to the day you got caught. What do you remember of that day? That you got arrested. Like, what do you remember?
I pretty much knew it was over. You feel me? You know when you're done.
Tell us.
You know when the fork is in you, my nigga. I'm saying.
What was your, before you say that, what was your choice of cars and stuff? I want to know that.
I'm really a juryman. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had cars, but I always would be in with loud cars. Like, I'm a juryman. You know where I'm coming from? Like, I barely can drive back then. I had like a scooter. I would crash a car. I can't drive now. You feel me? So I'm more of, what I'm saying? Like, he always like, yo, don't don't drive too much once you get your license. He always wanted to be the best for me. Where I'm coming from, he always was trying to protect me. You know what I'm saying? So, so you're gonna meet some people in this world, friends wise.
I'm listening.
That's gonna love you unconditionally.
Right.
That want the best for you. And you're gonna meet only a few in this world. Some of them don't even live that long. They're gonna want the best for you unconditionally. And he's one of the people that I met in this world that wanted the best. Even though we were selling drugs, he wanted the best for me. He tried to protect me much as possible. Well, coming from, you're not gonna meet too many people like that on this earth that's gonna love you that type of way. Besides your mother, your grandmother, or someone that made, them type of people. But he was one of the people that I met. I only met a few people in my life that loved me unconditionally that I met in the streets. He was one of the ones.
So you could say that he was more family than your family? You could say that, or
What you mean favorite?
More family
than your family.
Yes, because I got a good family. You know what I'm saying now because my family followed my tradition later on. But yes, growing up in the streets, he was my family. Where I'm coming from, if something happened to me, I'm calling him. If I got a situation, I'm calling him.
Wow.
Where I'm coming from, I told one of my friends the other day this, by losing a friend. One of my friends lost a friend, and I could see he kind of be explaining himself to people now when he talk, and he kind of questions the way he move. And I told him, I said, yo, I know why you do what you do. He was like, what do you mean? I never see you explain yourself to nobody before. They said when a person leaves you, they take a part of you, a close friend or somebody died, they take a piece out of you. You know what I'm saying? So when I used to be one of my best friends, one of my mans, he explained that to me. He's like, yo, Bilal he took a piece of your confidence from you because you never question yourself, and I never see you explain yourself to no motherfucking body.
But that's the question I want to ask you real quick, and because I heard the name Bilal before, and I'm reading it, but at a young age he was causing terror, and I want to ask you, in your opinion, what type of person was Bilal? Because you hear about these mystique figures, right? Preem and all these figures, but a lot of it's one thing to be a get money nigga and put money on somebody's head, but it's another thing when you a get money nigga and you putting the work in yourself.
No, he's putting his own work in.
Yeah, and then what I'm saying is that him describing him. How did he scare people? What type of person was he to you? Was it two different? Was it bipolar?
No,
was it two different people. Or was
he's one way with me. I'll tell a person quick. Listen to my nigga. You want to fuck with us, my nigga? Them niggas gonna kill you. Fuck up, my nigga. They ain't gonna do that shit to me. I do the fuck I want. Them niggas gonna kill you, my nigga. For me, there's one way with him. He fuck with you. Where I'm coming from, and he's not you meet them type of dudes. And say I know the person that they talk about. Then I know the person that they don't talk about. I know the real one. I know the one that cried. Damn, I gotta be Bilal. I know the real nigga, so I can know when he gonna do. I know it's my friend. So you don't really know your real friend till you see him cry. You see the pain in his eye. You see the struggle in his eye. You see a type of person. If a person always give you that certain type of way, you never know him. I know the real friend. I know the nigga damn, why I gotta go through all this type of shit, my nigga. I gotta take all this pressure on me, my nigga, and cry. I know the real nigga. Feel me? So, when you know that, you know how to deal with your real people. You feel me?
I would say you cry before.
You don't know this nigga unless you
I would say you cry before.
You got to see the emotions of a person, how he can handle things.
I think you saw me tear up.
Oh yeah.
Tear up. Yeah, I don't think you hear me.
Yeah, tear up. Tear break down, but you see tear up a little bit, and you can see the emotions of your man. Feel me? Saying, you know what I'm saying? And your man, he give it to you real.
I did.
You see me cry?
Yeah, I see you cry before.
What
I see you tear up, man. Yeah, of course.
Word.
Facts. You was talking about the situation, yeah.
And until you see that, feel me? You got to see that, and damn, okay. And you kind of okay. So later on, something happened to your man. I'm nah, I can't believe he was like that. But your mind, you be saying, my man was like that. I know he done that. He done that. My man, I know my man. Feel me? That's why I said that.
Let's go back to the.
The thing I'm trying to say is that when you read about this guy, man, and you hear how he talk about him, he talks about him in such a
but that's kind of not
that's
to
the white
compare.
people ain't about my man.
Huh?
That's the white people writing about my man.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Not
But
to
what I'm saying,
compare though, it's how they view you because people. I know you. You know what I'm saying? But people who know from the outside Queensfield, they think a certain way. And
leave me out of that, man.
I'm just saying, not to
This
compare.
guy's,
It's
this
two
guy's a different legend,
Nah,
man.
it's
He's on a whole different scale, man.
But
Ain't
people,
no way.
But people see you terrorizing the city all the time. You doing any pranks and
Yeah, but this
jumping
guy-
over,
Yeah, man,
breaking
yo.
tables and all that. So they look like, yo, I can't do it. Flip is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
But I'm
but-
like, nah, he's crazy, but he's still this. I know the other.
I understand.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm just and you're right. They're right in the bottom, but it's just to hear you talk about him is you
I
have
love him.
love for him. You love him, and it's always like that. You got a lot of love for him, and I admire that. And I wanted to know that, did you witness it? Because you kept it real. You said, yo, man, allegedly, these things happen, but and they said it. He was one of the first in New Jersey to get the death penalty as a I think 17-year-old at the time.
You gotta remember, like, that's my man right there, man. I'm saying, like, even when he left a letter, when he, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, even when he told me, listen, Shawn, man, you get back to the streets, man. I'm saying, take our show on the road, man. For me, like, they don't ever forget what them niggas done to us, my nigga. Don't you ever forget. So when I came home, my mother, she's like, yo, all the people that told on you, niggas is out here, it's kids. Niggas ain't trying to do no time. I'm loyal to my friend. Come, it's my man. For me, niggas is told, you ain't me. So I look at it, you know what I'm saying? So she said, oh, you gonna kill them niggas? Or you gonna kill them? Straight like that. First got in the car, my mother said that to me. The niggas was out here that told me, oh, you gonna kill them? Nah, I'm not. Leave that shit alone. You kill them with success. We talking about it. What you talk about it for? Know what I'm saying? That's the same thing you told me. Take your show on the road, man. Show them niggas what we about, man. So I'm out here, right?
That conversation was after the 20-year bid.
That was conversation before when he died, he talked to me before he left there. Then he left me a letter. And he was like, man, I'm saying, show them niggas what we about, take your show on the road. For me, so, I never forget what people done to me. I never forget.
But what year was this that he hung himself?
91 had to be, going into 92. Feel me? I never forget what people done to me, my nigga. So I came home, so every day, you know what I'm saying? When people say, sometimes I know when his brothers or people see me, they remind me of him. You feel me? We always hung together. So, I came home with a different ambition. I have a different desire to win. Because you niggas counted me out. That took me off the map. They put me in the bulletin board, man. Tried to finish me. So I come home with the party shit, and, like I was, saying I came home with the party shit and got it lit.
Before you go there real quick, sorry to cut you off, but talk about the when you got locked up and then your court case.
We go back, bro.
Yeah.
Feel
Your court
free.
case.
Yeah,
Who
Sonic. Go ahead,
was
Sonic.
there to support you for your court case?
My mother.
That's it.
My mother.
And because before we interrupted, I wanted to know, like, the day you said you knew it was done, but
No. When I said I was on the run, like when you had the world one time, you know what I'm saying, and the next thing you know, I was walking down the street by myself, you know what I'm saying, in the rain, like, Blau locked up, the crew gone, shit fucked up, the heat on me. When they say the movie Heat, the heat on you, no one want to be around you no more. Feel me? Everybody's scared to come around you, you know what I'm saying? Other then you beef with all the rival crews, taking niggas blocks, niggas happy they want you out of here. You know what I'm saying? The heat is on you, man. You're a sitting duck right now, baby. It's over. Feel me? Niggas might kill you out there any day, my nigga. You did a lot of shit to a lot of people, my nigga.
and you locked up. You got a kingpin. What for people that don't know, what is a kingpin charge?
A kingpin charge, I shouldn't even had a kingpin charge, my nigga. Like, I never got caught with drugs. But it's called kingpin charges, like when they allegedly say you're a leader of an organization. And, like, you know what I'm saying, like, that's what the kingpin is. Have 5 or more people working for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the charge they gave me. But I shouldn't have had that charge, my nigga. I mean, I was playing out there, like, but, I messed with motherfuckers, man. That was playing bigger than me. In F.D.S, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was shit. Nigga, damn, nigga, that's what you at. Feel me? So you meet some young niggas in the F.D.S from Miami. Niggas ain't playing that in Miami and other towns. You like, so you think you lit and them niggas is lit. So when you get in, so when I got in jail, I'm like, damn, man, I ain't do no traveling. I made over $1 million. I never left my block. Wow. I'm looking at magazines in Jamaica, all over the world. I made $1 million and never left my block. It's crazy.
What was your first day like?
Good.
Good. Just good? That's it?
No, my first, I remember like, I already had a plan when I came. I already had it planned out. I was with my man, I had cell phones in there. So I was shaking in it heavy, man. I came home, I bought it, I probably bought about 100 phones into the prison before I left. Like I was shaking, I was on the move. Like I'm a legend in the system, the jail system. I fucked that jail system up bad. Like bad. And I was shaking. Like I didn't give up. Like, I didn't just give up. I'm still hustling. For me, I'm still shaking. I got a good family on the streets. It's taking care of me and making things good. I'm shaking. I'm making money in jail. You know what I'm saying? I got everything I want. I never wanted for nothing in prison but freedom. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't my story, wasn't damn, I had no money in my locker and the niggas turned their back on me. I had a good family, man. People fucks with me, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to get back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, I had a plan. My plan was, they had MySpace out back then. I made me a page. And I wrote Foxy Brown a letter. She was in Rikers Island. And I said, listen to me. I said, Fox, I'm about to come home. I was the first one done the Don Diva magazine, Kid Kingpin issue. I sent him a little issue, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your blueprints together in there, baby. So she was on the island, she wrote me back. I came out the hole. She was like, yo, here got my number. So I called her. Matter of fact, she had a new number. I got my man Don Quan to get a number in Brooklyn. Don got the number for me. I called her, told her, yo, this Shawn, this and that. We started kicking and shit like that. So it became like my jailhouse girlfriend, my pen pal.
Wait, hold on. You can't just skip past that. How the hell you just be cool with Foxy Brown? Like, where'd that come from?
I wrote her when she was in Rikers Island.
You wrote her randomly?
I saw it in the magazine that she was locked up.
Okay.
I think I like I
want to see, because I want to know. So go to the corner one time. Take your time, big homie. It's all right,
chill
man.
out, Shawn. Chill out. What you talking about, man? Shawn is me, bro. Stop fronting, man. Serious, bro?
I wrote her. She was locked up. And
you know her prior. You know her prior to this?
No, I've been in jail 20 years.
No, I'm just saying, because you saying her name casual, like you was cool, like you grew up.
I wrote her. I was in the hole in the box beat. I wrote her. I saw she was in it was like one of rap magazines. Had an address in there, Rikers Island. So I wrote her a letter, gave her my whole spiel. I want to come home. I want you to pick me up from jail. I'm gonna record it for like a DVD magazine I want to do. Boom. So now when I does that, I get the letter back, but I'm at the hole by now. So I meet my man Don Quan from Brooklyn. I tells him the story. So Don gets the number. Feel me? So I talk to her and shit like that. Boom, 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 boom. We're kicking it. So send me pictures. Became my people. It's became your girl in jail.
Wow,
and so
very nice.
I started messing with her.
Chill out, man. Yo, Shawn, I like you, man, but chill, bro.
So this is how I meet Fendi.
He say this so casual, like this is a regular.
This is how I meet Fendi, because she's with Fendi one day and he's telling Fendi about me, and Fendi like, yo, who gets a pip in the phone? Like, who the fuck is this? I was like, Shawn, Shawn Hartwell. Oh yeah, what Foxy we talk? She always talking about you. She's there. So I said, I'm here with Don Quan. It's Don Quan talking to Fendi. Everybody kicking. That's how I meet Fendi. And so when I come home, she picks me up from prison.
Shit. You fucked her?
She picks me up from prison.
I don't know where you thought you was. I don't know. You probably never saw Flip the Script. So you took it down. I became your girl.
It's my people's, man. I guess from a girl when I came home.
I became your girl when you came home.
Before, she called the Golden Girls show up there. You know what I'm saying? I was in the hole, wish me happy birthday and everything. Yeah, it's my people's, man. Foxy, she the first person I ever heard of the, what's that store in Brooklyn?
It's your fault that she lost her hearing, didn't you? Isn't it?
No, she lost her hearing But the sister lost her hearing before that.
Oh, for real? Her sister lost?
No, the sister, but Foxy. But Foxy's good people. She lost her hearing before that.
Is it hereditary, you think? Was it?
I think it's hereditary.
Oh, okay.
My opinion.
Respect.
I think it's hereditary.
Respect.
My opinion. And I'm saying, like, Fox was the first one. Came my grandmother's house. She was there. My whole family was there. She was there. Don Quan, Foxy, met my grandmother. Walked out the door. Get to my grandmother's house. Whole family. She was there.
Let's hold on. Let me. You talking to me, Shawn? Look at me. I need you to look me in the eye.
Yo.
You wrote her from jail.
Yes.
She became your pen pal in jail.
Yes. Started. Yes.
Started. Then she picked you up from jail. Yes.
Yes.
You've been locked up for 20 years.
Yes.
So whatever transpired. This sounds like a fairy tale, but how the fuck did you pull it off, Shawn? Cause I believe you.
I'm not. I don't have to.
Hey, you probably hit it raw. No disrespect, you probably hit it raw. He came home. That fuck it. Yeah. Look at him. Look at his face, G.
No,
don't look at me like that. I'll put that camera on you.
So I got the pictures of when we came home. She was there, picked me up.
What kind of pictures she
No,
took?
I'm talking about like regular, like she dressed up at my grandmother's house, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my people, you know what I'm saying? Like, she the one that really talked to me, like when I came home, like, yo, listen to me, my nigga, like, Vinny Styles. I never heard of Vinny Styles. She would have got my clothes from Vinny Styles. For me, like, she had the Louis bag there.
Oh, Vinny's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I never heard of this store. She bought a whole bag of clothes from there and the Louis bags for me. Like, she had the Louis bags, the bag. She looked out for me.
That's fine. What year you came home?
09. 09.
Oh, 09.
I know. I left at 89, came 09. September 19th, 09. And she had the Louis bag. She laid out for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she said, listen to me, whatever you do out here, Shawn, brand your name. She schooled me on a lot of shit, my nigga. Like, brand your name. A lot of motherfuckers gonna try to use you. You have a pure heart. Come over doing 20 years.
Shawn trying to talk like we know you promoting positivity, Shawn. We know you got F prison.
I'll tell you what she said.
We know we got all that, but you skipping the details.
He cruising by that like too cool, man.
Yo, G, chill, G.
Nah,
I just told you.
G,
he's almost there.
G, you can't jump there like
He's
that.
almost there. I'm just trying to figure out I want to know like how you just shot your
He
shot.
just cruising like that, bro.
He's like, yeah, I just
What are you talking about? Like,
how long you was messing with Foxy for? That's what I want to talk about.
from jail for a few years. Like, I was messing with us.
When you came home, so
Oh, wow.
See, hold up.
She picked me up. Was messing around about a year.
You came home and did the old school shit, did the dirt.
No, about a year. Just like she said things ain't working. Like you still running in the streets.
But you wasn't really running the streets like that. You mean?
Shit, I can't own 100,000 jury, my nigga. My cousin was up in the streets, man.
No, you still was. What do you mean running the streets? Not
I was still I'm trying to get myself together.
You were fucking bitches, right? You fucking bitches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right as shit.
Right on,
You fucking bitches.
Yeah. You gotta stop trying to make things. Stop trying to polish it so much. The bowling ball. He polished the whole shit. He's the illest talker ever. You how he talk, G?
I'm just stuck on how he just.
You gotta catch it. He'll cruise by the whole conversation.
Because nobody can just shoot this shot like that and just get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know how he did it.
You can't. Shoot
Did you
this
send
shot
the
like
pictures?
that.
Did somebody put the word in for you?
No, like I just wrote her, and we started talking. I had a cell phone, so you know what I'm saying. When you're on a cell phone all day, I had a cell phone in the joint.
Now you knew, Shawn. You ain't giving up the juice.
You know, I wrote her. I didn't know she was locked up. I wrote her a letter.
I remember she was locked.
sent her my Don Diva article, letting her my whole steal. Like I'm trying to send my whole steal. I sent her my whole credit card, my whole jail credit card. Yo, this is me. No article.
Oh my God!
Come pick me up from the joint.
What year you started writing her? I love this nigga. What year you started writing her?
But like 18 months before I came home.
This nigga got that's the illest player ever, son.
He cool, man.
No, that's too early. G,
He wrote Foxy Brown, bro.
G,
She's from Brooklyn.
how the
Damn,
son? I don't know how he did it. Man.
I wrote her.
You make it sound so easy, so simple. Just
I wrote it unless you was in the joint.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one day. I've been trying to meet Christina Mignon for years. I'm gonna write her a DM.
Yeah,
or something.
man.
Don't follow this nigga. Don't follow this
You know
nigga.
what I'm saying? So, don't follow me, nigga.
I'm gonna send my bio and all that. Tell her I've been DJing. I got a podcast.
Yeah, you got to,
Let's see
nigga.
what happens.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
That's fire though. Both of y'all niggas is crazy.
Well, I shot what I had to lose.
What she
Yeah.
picked you up in? Like a Lexus?
No, she met me at my grandmother's house. My cousin will pick me up.
Nice.
But then when she met at my grandmother's house, they picked me up from the jail. My mother, my cousin, my man. When they drove me to grandmother's house, so my whole family was there when she was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she met my grandmother. She met the family, man. You know what I'm saying?
Did you like her?
Yeah, Foxy, hell of a person, man. Good person, man.
Did you regret fucking it up, or was it just a time in your life?
I mean, it was a time in my life, man. I'm coming home, man, and from doing a dub, my nigga, and I didn't really know, like, remember, back then I might have went viral on my space by Foxy picking me up. Everybody's posting all my cousins, but I don't even know what viral is back then. So I don't know. Everybody's talking about it. You don't know, bro. You come up and doing a dub. You don't know about no MySpace. I'm just telling people to post shit. So. It was a lot of love. I grew up in the town, so it was a lot of love. Everybody was cool with me until I started doing better than them.
Yeah.
Nobody liked me no more.
So you come home. So they give you about how many? The first shot they gave you 28. You blew trial.
276 months.
You blew trial.
No, it's a cop out.
Or you copped out to 20 years.
Yeah, I don't want. I got life. It's no way. Not hard as to sign that paper.
Yeah, what the fuck they had? They had recorders and shit, footage.
Everything of me, my nigga.
So you copped up to the.
I had no choice. I wasn't gonna cop. Bilal, my friend Vincent, my stepfather, my lawyer, and my mother. I said I was going to trial. They said, "Don't do it, my nigga. Don't do it. They're gonna finish you, my nigga." I said, I could beat them. They ain't catch me no drugs. Shawn, they don't need that. All you need is testimonies. You're done. I had to sign that paper. That was the hardest piece of paper I had to sign in my motherfucking life. You sign your life away. I signed all my 20s away.
Damn.
Every 20. I signed it right on that piece of paper.
Yo, so you come home. Where's your mom at this point? Is she still?
No, she came. She got her stuff together. She came to see me doing the bid, and I kind of freed her, and she was feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? She wish she could have raised me better, boom. And I'm telling her, this is not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this is meant to be. This shit is bigger than me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, I have a bigger purpose in this world. And I don't want to make it feel like it's your fault I'm in here. You could have done better. My mother, I blame everything on my mother. Guilty trip. Nah, I'm good, man. Right. You take care of your grandkids. Take care of the kids that need you. I'm going to be all right. I'm going to make it.
So you helped to kind of change your life around. I'm a son, a youngest one, like a baby, you know what I'm saying? So, it was going to be like, we take a time where, like, when you want to get off drugs, and I tell people, you'll quit when you want to quit. I can't make you quit, and nobody else can make you quit. Yeah, and I learned that from my mother. When you want to quit, when you get tired, you quit. As simple as that. And that's my shit my grandmother used to teach me about life. I mean, like, when you get tired, Shawn, you'll stop. You can't stop no female from doing what she want to do. And nobody can stop you. And when you get tired, or she get tired, they'll stop. But you can never control nobody.
Wow. I'm about to put my cape on.
That's what my grandmother told me, man.
No, shout out to grandma, but I just want to say something. Like, you know what I mean? You violated Foxy, bro. I don't appreciate that. Did a dirty. She came to pick you up. You did a dirty. Typical nigga shit. Come home with so much jewelry on, fly, smiling. And stuff, fucking all the bitches.
No, but Foxy's good people, man.
Nah, fuck all that.
She had a baby. She moved on. She had a good life.
Yeah, of course you're going to say that, but you forgot the letters you wrote her? Huh? How good you was going to be? Huh? That shit changed when you stepped outside, huh?
No. We both wrote good letters, you know what I'm saying? We both wrote good letters.
So tell us about tell us the jail experience though, because I know that was something big. Because when I hear your stories, I hear you talk about jail, how they, tell us your jail experience.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because you said you was good in jail.
I messed with some COs in jails.
Yeah.
I hated prison, so I'm saying so. Anything I could do illegally in that motherfucker, I done. If I could sell some drugs in there, I could sell some cigarettes in there, I could smuggle some phones in there. I just hated jail. The jail I went to. And, when I came there, That's my whole mode. Every jail I went to is to do anything illegal in that motherfucker I could do. For me, I didn't care about going to the hole. I would go to the hole all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could sit in the hole all day by myself. I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dealt with my demons already, so I'm cool. Once you get them demons out, you're all right. For me? Once some demons get to fighting in your brain like you fucked up, nigga, you gonna, you know, you all right. Nigga, once you accept life, what your situation is, and know when you get back out there, you're just gonna do better for yourself. And life will feel better. You start looking things different. Nobody's falling in this motherfucker. Then start blaming people. Such and such told him he's my fault. But you never told that nigga. Now he wasn't told you, nigga. Straight, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, man? For me, you got to blame yourself for everything, and you're gonna come home with a better vision. That's how I came home. Like, it's my fault, my nigga. Niggas couldn't tell him I wasn't told him nothing. I wasn't fucking with I wasn't fucking with this nigga. I couldn't tell him my business. He couldn't tell on me. So that's my philosophy. So when I came home, I just had my own philosophy. Like, I'm just gonna come home, do me some parties, try to do things the right way, give myself a good shot. You know, and things been working out for me so far.
What was the scariest part about being in jail?
Oh man, you never know, motherfucker, man. Everything is respect in jail. You tell a nigga you'll give him a banana on a 10-minute move, and say he like, yo, listen, he missed his girl phone call, and then a 10-minute move, you gonna get a banana. Oh, me, I have to kill that nigga, my nigga. Everything is respect. You move a cup, I set that cup on that table, you move it, my nigga, my nigga want to kill you, man. Everything's respect. Everything about respect. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I had to learn that the hard way too. I told a nigga to suck my dick before. He stole the shit out of me, that motherfucker. Man, gave me a black eye. That's my best friend to this day, though. I live in Jamaica right now. That's my man. Went to see my guy in Jamaica, man.
Wow.
Shower Posse, named Twin, from Brooklyn. They kicked him out the country.
And he got deported.
He got deported. I told him to suck my dick. He stole the shit out of me.
In jail.
Boy, I ain't know no better. I'm 19, you know, reckless, wild, 20 years. And the crazy part, he cut like 5 other people through the bid. And I always asked him, why you never cut me, bro? He said, because you ain't know no better, man. You's a youth.
Youth them.
Youth them.
How in the feds, like, you know, who, you know, you used Preem earlier, but who were you friends with besides Preem?
Oh, wait, no, Preem was like an older dude. I have friends I met from, you know, dudes, you know, through the bed. You know what I'm saying? My man, you know, I met a few good, man, you know me, I mean, 20 years, I met a lot of good people, my nigga. Feel me? But I play cards. I'm always moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Emery from, with Jay-Z. That's a good friend of mine. I mean, like, anyone that's somebody, I know them. Because I was, like, shaking in there. Things had to come through me.
Shaking and moving.
Yes. So, like I saw Emery. When I saw Emery, who was in Complex Com in Cali. And he seen me with the lady, with the Puma lady, whispered in my ear, told you, my nigga, I was gonna do the streets dirty, my nigga. I'm a street nigga. Feel me? And he's a good man you meet, but like Emery is the type of guy, he introduced me to Jay-Z personally. Like, this is my man. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to these people, you gotta go to them with the right package. Where I'm coming from, like he texted me the other day, yo, I'm proud of you, keep doing what you do. If I'm coming from, when you go to me, go in the right package, these dudes will help you. If I'm coming from, but he knows I'm a grinder. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he know I do what I do. He knows everything about me. You know, everybody knows my story, my nigga. I'll be on joke time all the time, like enjoying it. I never really be depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make people like come around, damn, nigga, looking all depressed for a nigga. I want to go home, Shawn. He wasn't talking like go home shit, nigga, we sell them drugs.
You were you knocking off COs, female?
Yeah, man. Tour.
And what's the jails you been through?
Fort Dix, Farrington, Allenwood, McKean, you know, Oklahoma, few jails.
And are the COs the you know, the male COs, are they rough? Like, you know, the Caucasian ones.
Some of them, but I don't know. It's like with me, you know, I was really like, you know what I'm saying, like I was kind of laced early in the bed. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like helped me out a lot to deal with how to deal with COs. Like one time, you know, I was watching these Farrakhan tapes and shit, and I go to the kitchen and shit, and this white man tell me, yo, take this bucket and scrub the wall right there. I told him, suck my dick, cracker. You ever talk to me like that? But you know, the Farrakhan had me fucked up. I thought the cracker was trying to play me out of pocket. I flipped out, flipped the tables over in there. They dragged me out of it like this here to the hole. So my OG, I come out like 30 days later, my OG sees me, comes to the unit, take me on the track. So I thought you was a smoother nigga to that, my nigga. I thought you had a little more coof with you. He said, if this jail wasn't here, what would these crackers be? So what you mean? If this jail wasn't here, it would be farmers. You let that farmer, that sharecropper, tomato picking ass motherfucker, get you all in your feelings like that, man. You supposed to be running circles on that motherfucker, man. Tighten your game up. Smarten up, man. Letting these crackers get you in your emotions like that, boxing you in. 6 months from now, I was running that jail. And that cracker was working for me.
What does it what does it mean when you run a jail? Let's get
jail
that to
is
the
like,
perimeters.
when I say running, like you know, like you might have all the moves coming. Like, you know, I was working in the kitchen, so I got everything is coming my way. Mm-hmm. I mean, niggas are still like, I got the COs fuck with me. Mm-hmm. All the inmates fuck with you. You're the favorite. Like, you make things happen. Mm-hmm. For me, like, you're a shaker. You know what I'm saying? Manipulator. Get for gab. You run the prison. That's what it is. But it's other dudes that, you know, that's on that same title as you, from different states. For me, I ain't like I'm running the jail because I'm a cold-blooded killer. I'm running the jail because I make things happen. But it's cold-blooded killers in there that run the jail too. But they know what I'm saying. Like, you cool with them. You know what I'm saying? It's a mutual responsibility. As long as respect is there, you're gonna be all right. When that respect is not there, you're not gonna be all right. So I never really got into a situation because niggas from DC love me, niggas from New York love me, niggas from Harlem love me. For me, you know what I'm saying? Like, anyone, someone like the nigga Prime that passed away with Ruggs, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the reason why I done the Don Diva magazine. That's my man. We walk the track, real respected dude, thorough dude, play with the nice, however you want to have it. You want to give, he gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But you meet men like that in there. So now you come on the streets. These men, he's in the position with being all of these rappers. He sees me. He gives them the spill. Good dude.
Solid man. Men. So that's why, you know, you meet the Fabs and all that. I met them from him. And at the time I seen that man, give a fuck who he was with. Trey Songz, whoever, stop and talk to me. See me he in the VIPs, yo, give him a water. You don't drink. Let them niggas know he with me. He'd do shit like that. Yo, give him a water. What? Yeah, he's with me. It's my nigga. Get history. For me, ate Mac and Yaks behind that wall together. Same thing with Emery. He's not gonna act funny when he see me. It's love. We've been. You got a connection with a nigga that been through some shit. Like, we've been through some shit together. We do 10 years together. My nigga, that's some shit you been through. It's like being in Vietnam, man. I'm saying you made it out of that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Just that you in a better position, or you may think he's in a better position, but we all in the same position. We came home and made something happen. His might be a little different than mine, for me, but we all in the same position. We made it out of there with the same mind, the same integrity, character. We all the same. We came home with the same elements. That's why we always going to be respect. You know, you got to earn respect from another man. It's not given. Tell us about when you came home, how you got into the whole scene. So you came home, Foxy brought you home. You home, I'm saying, she said,
I'm doing parties.
What was your first party, your birthday bash?
No. I just went there. I went to the strip club, Exotic, on a Wednesday, and I just told my cousin I want to do a party there, and I done it. And I done it for 3 years straight capacity. And I just moved around. I promote myself more like, because Foxy was like, you know, brand your name. Brand yourself like you's a rapper. Your name gonna go a long way. When you ain't got no money, your name gonna get you through some things. And it's in entertainment world, Shawn. So I treated myself like I was a rapper. I marketed myself like I was a rapper, but I was a promoter. And that's how I took it to the next level.
How different was it for you, like, throwing events now versus you hustling in the street? Like, it's same mentality, or?
No, it's still a different, because, like, you know, like, I sell hoodies, right? I do merch, and I had to do the fuck president thing. When I promote positivity and I do all this. So the other day I'm in a club, 50 Cent has the party out in New Jersey. So, people complaining. Dang, you got a party, nobody from Jersey on the bill. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I was in front of the party with my merch, working. Feel me? So special, self, niggas showing the parking right there, $50. My man parking lot. Like, I'm working. Feel me? So when 50 was branding himself, I was branding myself. I have the opportunity. I can go in that club at any VIP I want. But I choose to do this here. I choose to work hard because I have a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go sell drugs. I can go get 100 pounds of weed, 100 keys and all that. Feel me? I know what it feels like. I choose not to sell drugs. I choose not that lifestyle because I want to do this the right way. Feel me? If you've never seen money before or you can't make that happen, you don't have a choice. I have a choice. I choose to grind. I choose to show other people come up from prison like you got to get out in the mud and get it. You got to humble yourself because you once had it. You once sit on M's. So now you got to make the decision to humble yourself and say, I'm going to go ahead and say, my man want to buy a hoodie and have some little nigga like, nah, I'm good, homie. Or some dudes that see you, they know you used to play, they still in the game. You ain't in the game no more. Feel me? And you got to humble yourself to know that things going to be all right, that this is a better position because I know if I get caught, I don't want to have a life bed. I don't want to be sitting in the wall. I know the end results. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to test the streets or test my character or test my life when I can say, okay, I'm going to do this right here. I'm just going to humble myself and I'm going to balance myself and do what's best for me. Things going to be all right. The same energy I put in legally, I'm going to put that same energy positive that's going to come all right. And this ain't no shit. This is a fact. I know this. You know what I'm saying? So you had a lot of dudes don't know how to humble themselves. But they want the girl to look at them different. They want to be big boys. Feel me? When you hit to the mountaintop before, you can get there. You just got to go another way. I've been to the mountaintop. I've seen it. I've been there, baby. You feel me? Just got to go another way now. When we get there, my way.
You got a son also, right?
My son incarcerated. My son been down 8 years. Come on, May.
What did he get incarcerated for?
Allegedly. 2 murders.
Oh, I saw that. That was your son. Hold up. He's a junior.
Yeah, allegedly.
He's allegedly a junior?
Allegedly a murder. He's a junior.
Nah, hold on. Don't say allegedly. Allegedly the murder. Yes. But it's the 2 murders that they said. And what year did he get locked up in?
I think 2011. I came home. We was based on the streets about 18 months together. Yeah, he's coming home.
So,
Somebody would testify against the guy, man.
Huh?
Somebody would testify against him. Everybody was lying on him.
Somebody testified against him?
No.
What did you say? I didn't hear you.
No, they didn't testify against him.
Oh, they didn't testify against
No.
him. Some people was lying on him.
Yeah, it was lying on him.
So, hold on.
Oh my God.
This nigga's a bug out. Who is this guy, G? G, who you meet this guy at? He's crazy. So wait, time out. So when did you get somebody pregnant?
Oh, I had that when I was 16. I had my first son when I was 16. I started a little early.
Okay. Because you look like you.
16, I had my son. My son was born, I was on the streets. Now my son is 17. I just turned 17. So I spent like a year with my son on the streets, a year with my son out. So my whole 48 years of my life, I better spend 2 years with my son. That ain't cool.
So the thing is, his case that he already allegedly. No. We talking about the time he got the 8. What's the years that he got?
They give him 10 years. Tim with 85.
They give him 10 years.
Yeah, you do 85. Do 8.5 off that.
Yeah. Okay. And he'll be home soon.
May.
Wow.
What's that like for you when you were, you had him young?
Well,
how was that process?
You
you having a son and then you not being able to,
not be able to raise him, but I did a lot for my son from jail.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote him all the time, send him money all the time, hustle all the time, and then for my son, to give him to do the best I can do from behind the walls. I mean, I wasn't like one of them dudes, call, this. Nah, I stole at the kitchen. I do what I had to do for my child in there. Bus moves for school, Easter, do what you got to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
No excuses. You're a man. That's my philosophy in life. So,
You and your son's mom, you guys together or?
Yeah, no, we cool. Just like it's my friend.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She made sure my son knew who I was.
That's real.
She played a big part. It wasn't for her, I wouldn't even know who I am.
Now, growing up, your son knew your story, or did
Yeah, the whole damn town.
They told him the whole.
The whole Elizabeth could tell you my story.
Mm.
I'm reading on it. It's
What are you saying?
like you over the eyes, man.
Allegedly.
He did plead. He did cop out to something though. A charge.
Yeah.
He copped out to
Attempted murder.
attempted murder.
Was it attempted? They dropped an attempt?
I thought he said Hartwell pleaded guilty to reduced charge of aggravated manslaughter.
Yeah.
But he'd be home soon.
Yeah, good lawyers, man,
Good lawyers. Okay. So you came home, you're doing parties, and you have a movement called what?
Who in the fuck want to go to prison?
Who the
fuck want to go to prison?
Who the fuck want to go to prison?
I want to break the cycle,
So now explain what that is. Give us the whole rundown.
Well, the whole fuck prison is not just me, it's the whole world that's been in and out of jail.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to break the cycle a little bit, for my son, other people's sons, other people's brothers come home from jail. And, you're looking for guidance, and what I'm saying? Like I was looking for guidance and hope and some motivation. So that's basically what I want to do. So but my whole fuck prison, who the fuck go to prison is everything I just told you. You're gonna lose your friend. You go into jail, whack, fuck prison. Not seeing your father, going up in jail, fuck prison. Everything is fuck prison, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like some brothers, they never come home again in their life. We can laugh and joke and all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's some brothers, they never gonna sit foot
Whoa.
on the streets again in their life.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want it to be nothing that's fucked up like that. It's a fucked up situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what fuck prison. I stand for a different purpose. You know what I mean? If I could say some kid and from killing somebody, if I could say some kid doing some reckless shit, wasting his life in prison, then I that's my job. I can't save them all, but I could definitely wake a few.
So you go around to different schools and programs, talk to
I give fashion shows, I give speaking engagements. You know what I'm saying? I do museums. I let kids play little roles inside the museum, down you know what I'm saying? Almost like what T.I. got. I do stuff like that. Different countries. I done one in Cleveland. I done one in New Jersey. It's different things. But you're not really gonna get to support you. Had I been a white dude, and I say fuck prison, for me, whole world be wearing my shit.
Do you think it's because you're saying the word fuck?
No, I'm keeping it real. Because when you get in jail, you get in that cell, I could say, well, bump prison, up prison ain't nice. Who gives a fuck? You get in that cell, douche. Take them clothes off. Bend around, spread them. You got to look in your ass. They degrade you like slavery. We came over this motherfucking slaveries. They degrade you. They make you feel comfortable. Another man looking in your ass. That's called degrading. But you don't know that because you comfortable. You think this is a process. It's degrading, taking your manhood for you little by little when they do shit like that to you. So fuck prison. That cell call want to go to fuck home. Fuck prison. You got a daughter, somebody raped her. Fuck prison. Your grandmother get a call from the chaplain. They say come down to the chaplain. They tell you your mother just died. Fuck prison. It's real. Shit ain't soft. You might don't make it out of there. You niggas might kill you in there. Fuck prison. You might lose your motherfucking mind in there. Them niggas are hung up in there, my nigga. Killed themselves. Real niggas. Yeah, fuck prison. So I can't tell you, say it in no soft way. It doesn't matter what you say, how you say it, you know what I'm saying, it's real. I can't sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? But people not gonna really support it until they see other people. I mean, I get a lot of love. Let me take that back. Like Cash Dow seen me one day, took one. Said my uncle might come home doing 20 years. She wore it. Fuck prison. She felt the uncle pain, and they done 20 years. She picked him up. That's real. You know what I mean? So I can't sugarcoat it.
So for anybody that's listening right now that can possibly help or support your movement, like how would you want them to help you out? Like,
like right now I just passed a deal with Jim Rock. That's the Jim Rock who you got on right there. I just passed a deal.
Yeah.
But who initially made it?
Oh, okay.
Jim Rock initially made it.
Made what?
That hoodie.
What hoodie?
He has on.
You sure it's the same name?
I could tell. I know the fabric.
Not the fabric. What about the
name?
No.
The name was on. I'm saying like the person that everybody gets their shit from called Jim Rock.
Oh, okay.
The hoodie.
Yeah.
The hoodie itself.
I'm in business with them.
Oh,
so they giving me 200. They give me 200 sweatsuits to give to the prisons for free. Brothers coming home.
Wow, that's dope.
For me, it's like I was picking up from them, talking to them. I went to the main office and we started talking about business. And they asked me to help them out with something. I said, listen, I need 200 sweatsuits to get the home brothers come home from jail because they ain't got no clothes. I'm fortunate I have family. A lot of people ain't got no family. You know what I'm saying? And they give it to me. So right now I'm waiting to put in a magazine called Kite and do all the formalities, how I got to do it. But they giving it to me. You know what I'm saying? So, anytime I do something, I do it big for the people. I'm for the people. I'm for the homies all the way. You know what I'm saying? I feel good when a dude hits me and say, yo, Shawn, I need something come over in prison. I've been down 20 years. Send that shit for free. For me, I don't document it. Like, yo, today I just sent somebody a hoodie, a sweatsuit in jail for free. That don't mean shit to me.
But I think maybe you don't gotta do it every time. But I think maybe if you document some of it,
I put it out there. I'm sending out 200
on social media,
sweatsuits.
and you get more support from.
I put it out there that I want to what I do. Where I'm coming from, like I'm gonna send it home.
I thought you had some.
No, truly, I meant to bring that stuff. I didn't go to the company today. I sat in the house, but I'm gonna bring it back up here because I like you, man.
He cool.
My stutter, man.
He's grinding, man. He's out here grinding, man. He's grinding. I respect his grinding, man. I'm saying.
Thank you.
I mean, I respect his grind. I mean, it's a whole nother level for this guy, man. When he really tap into who he really is, man, it's another level for him, man.
Oh man, thanks, bro, man. But don't watch me, man. Let's watch you.
I gotta watch you.
You slick, bro.
No, I gotta watch you.
The biggest shebang.
No, why I gotta watch you because you're working, man. And you don't watch people that's working, admire people that's working, or admire another person work. Then how you gonna finesse your work? How you gonna tighten your game up?
That means a lot, man. I definitely would like to wear fuck prison sweatshirt, sweater, whatever. Definitely would like.
You know
what I'm saying?
3X, right?
Nah, that's not 3X. 3X ain't for me.
That's what the dude said.
Yeah, 3X ain't for me though.
They said 3X.
Yeah, but 3X is not for me. It's for my other man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's the 3X, the other guy?
The big guy. You see, there's a big guy here.
Oh, the big dark skin guy that walked past.
Yes, Ebok.
Yeah. Good name. That thing fits him.
Yeah, Ebok.
It looked like that should be his name.
Yeah, I gave him that name.
It looked like it.
Yeah, I gave him that name.
It definitely looked like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But now I'm gonna bring something back. This is
nice
like 20.
guy.
This is like 20 minutes from 25 minutes from what you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna bring some stuff back, man. Cause I like to, you know what I'm saying. Like you ain't got, you know what I'm saying. I like the people just to, you might before the brothers might come over from jail. You might want to give them something one day, for free. Man, if somebody come home and they might call up, you never know. In the past, I got you. I'm gonna send you a package. Call me, I send a package to the brother.
Where do we go from here as far as like the movement? Where do you see it going?
The movies. You know, once I'm doing concerts, I'm gonna do a fuck prison concert every city. I'm gonna do one in Rhode Island in the beginning of January, and so I just wait for the date to lock in what artists I'm gonna bring. So I'm gonna do concerts, and I'm gonna just take it to the next level, man. I want to do things, make brothers feel like they can come home from jail and do anything. You know what I mean? I have my own. When you get a brand,
I'm listening.
You have to know your audience. For me,
it's very important to know your
audience. You got to know who you going to support you. I know who my audience. I know who's going to support me. You know what I mean? and other people want to support on the side, but I know dudes and shit, like I know, feel me? And that's what I work with. I work with people that understand the struggle, the real one.
That's what's important of them understanding the struggle and helping you move the movement to the next level.
Very important.
Because, you know, I like the fuck prison movement. I heard about it. You know, I listened to it. And but sometimes, you know, I hope that you get help pushing it the way you wanted to go, because the plans you had is good. You know what I mean? Like you were saying that some people was talking about going back to jail, and
I think so. Like going to jail all the time. They see me. They want to kill niggas all the time.
What did they say? What did they say verbatim?
Man, I'm pretty sure, man. This shit is crazy, man. Kill me, nigga. You crazy, nigga? What the fuck going to prison? You crazy, nigga? I ain't going back in there. You fucking nut.
And they said they're ready to kill.
They mean that wholeheartedly, my nigga. That depression is a motherfucker. You can't make it out here, man. It's rough, man. Sometimes for a nigga, man.
How rough is it?
I don't know, man. I never had them problems. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know you like to do it, G, but you be a little biased now, G.
No, bro, I can't. It's rough. I mean, like, you know, life is rough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck, nigga. Ain't no rougher than that 20 years you just done, nigga.
Yeah.
The fuck is you talking about?
If you can go back, you know, when you and your good friend Bilal, right?
Yeah.
When you and him, you know, got things started. If you can go back to those times and change anything, would you change anything that you guys did back then?
No, I can't change game. I can't change God's plan, man.
That's real.
I mean, you know, I must just change my life then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, nigga. Just change my life and give me $1 million when I was born with, nigga. Like change shit, but change that.
I mean, as far as like the route you took, you know.
No, I took the route, man, and it ended the way it ended, I'm saying, and I wish it would end different. But there's nothing I can do about that, man. Like, I'm here now, I'm saying, and I'm doing things with a purpose now.
Right.
Feel me? Like, this guy's a purpose. When I die and gone, people still gonna be saying fuck prison.
Right.
It's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this gonna move on to the next generation, and they're gonna be saying, yo, like, it's not, no one like really see the depth of it till you gone. But they still gonna be saying fuck prison, because people still gonna be going to jail.
Of course.
Motherfuckers still gonna be killing people, and the world still gonna be corruption. You feel me?
Did Bilal have any children?
He had a son. They killed him.
They killed the son? What year?
About 2 years ago.
Oh, for real? Was his son in the street? To have a father like that is crazy.
So how much pressure that boy had on him? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Fuck prison is it ain't just like, yo, I woke up one day, you know, it's like abundance of shit in my mind. I just get tired. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of friends, man. Like friends, I lost a lot of sons, and I got quarter friends that's still in there with life bids, and I want to get them out of jail. So this shit is deeper than what people think it is. Then me just screaming, yo, fuck prison, doing videos and talking shit. Now I got my man got life in prison, man. Nigga said, I know you're gonna let me stay in here, Shawn. I know how you do it. You ain't gonna let me die in here, Shawn. I know you ain't gonna let me die in here. You gonna blow that shit. You gonna get me out of here. Niggas believe in me like that, man. That's a different type of understanding. So it ain't just about no T-shirt with me.
I understand. Are you currently seeing anybody right now?
What, life?
Yeah, seeing anybody, any women, anything. Like, we're married, dating.
Any celebrities?
No more celebrities, man. No more celebrities, man.
Are you dating or you just?
You know, dating, I'm living a life.
Respect. Right.
Feel me? Saying it's always somebody special you love. Feel me? Keep them dear. Definitely dating, man. Keep them dear.
Nice choice of words, man. Nice choice of words.
You gotta keep them dear, man. You gotta
dear to your heart.
You gotta keep people dear to your heart, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you listen to this?
Keep it dear to your heart.
You know what I mean? Yo, something wrong with you, Shawn. You's a bug out. You can just have in trouble, man.
No,
Nah, he's just a little guy. Yo.
Well, you know, I wouldn't get myself in trouble, you know what I'm saying? I kind of was born in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Without a father.
Oh, nah, he about to get too.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that, G. That's too much. He not that ill, man. I was born in trouble.
I was born in trouble, you know what I'm saying? So, You know, you got to stand out, man. I'm saying females got so many guys. You got to stand out. You got to be the troublemaker. We can stand out. You know what I'm saying? They can notice you. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, man.
Yeah, you got to stand out. You know what I'm saying? So you know, so they can notice you. Feel me?
So who can notice you?
But you know, say the females. You know what I'm saying?
You had Foxy in 09.
Foxy, man. Foxy good peoples, man. I'm saying.
What's the day when the tables are turned? What's the day when the tables are turned?
Foxy good peoples, man. Foxy put me on the Vinny Styles, gave me a Louis bag, gave me some clothes.
You know what's so funny about you though? You know you fucked up with Foxy, so you have this pre-recorded singing that's just so smooth.
No,
Foxy
it's good peoples, man.
Look.
He pressed the button right there.
Yeah. Foxy good peoples, man. She go with the Vinny Styles, she with the story.
Yo, like
what they got to do with the intimate part?
Oh,
I just came home, so I didn't really understand what intimate mean. Like intimate is like, you know what I'm saying, was like, you know, I really can't even spell that word, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying to like
slick guy, man.
Like I don't even know intimate.
Sharper than Gillette.
What do intimate like? It's kind of harder. You know, when your feelings like, you know, you didn't really use your emotions that much. You know, I used my intelligence more. My emotion was more suppressed. So I was coming home, right? So my intimacy wasn't really kicked in.
It's good. It's good. That's good. It's good.
When's the last time you spoke to Foxy? Real quick, last question.
Man, it's been a long time, man.
You could at least check on her, make sure she all right. But she married. You said she had a baby.
She has the baby, man. She moved on. I'm saying, like, you know, life is beautiful for the sister.
Is that your only celeb that you came across?
What happened?
Is that your only celeb?
Yeah, man.
Any other celebs that you?
No, man. Like to that legend. She's a legend. Is she not a legend in the hip hop world?
Facts.
You don't consider her a legend?
Mm-hmm. Don't switch the questions on us, bro.
Yeah. Try to put the script on us,
huh? You can't do that. You can't do
that.
It don't work. It don't work, Shawn.
No, actually, she a legend.
We said yes already. I'll leave it at that. She's a legend.
Legend. That's I have nothing to that degree of being a legend. She's a legend, bro.
I was like his, just like he curved it. It's all right.
I can't.
We got the answer.
I can't put something on like they could say she had a hit, but she's a legend. She's went platinum before.
So, to wrap it up, do you have any final things you want to tell the people?
I want to tell the people,
I like
man,
this interview a lot.
I want to tell the people, man, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do in this world, you know what I'm saying, do it from your heart, do it for the heart. And those people, remember there's still always someone praying for you out there. Believe in the power of prayer. And stay humble. Because when you're not humble, you don't understand what really going to go on. You got to stay humble and always know history in life about your people and things you went through and know your own history. And you'll start appreciating life a little bit more. And you won't take life. You'll give life. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Always try to give, you know what I'm saying, never take.
Get you on social media, you got, Instagram.
Shawn Hartwell.
You don't post on your YouTube. You got a YouTube as well. You don't.
I got a YouTube. I got so much going on, like literally, like business wise, like dealing with fuck president. Cause I got to build a whole shit for my. It's a lot I got to build. I'm doing a play. trying to get them doing a bit of concert. And then I got to do brochures for dudes, all the prisons that want brochures from me. That's 1,900 prisons that want brochures. I have to create that brochure for these brothers coming home from prison. I mean, so there's a lot I got to do by myself. So I'm trying to build a good team. So I'm giving workshop classes to help me do all the things I need to do. So it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So, they have someone, the people need to be around you that could take what you do serious.
Right.
I haven't found no one that can really help me do my YouTube serious. A lot of people come around me, because I'm opportunities. People want to come up off me. You feel me? I can put people in position. So, I got to remember that too when people are around me. So there's a lot that I'm going through that I got to fix. And a lot of shit I got to balance out. So I have a lot of work. So I would love to do a YouTube. I would love to do a podcast. I would love to do all this stuff. But when you just doing one man, it's hard. You need a team. But you need someone that believe, like my man Wallow and Gilly the Kid. Wallow's my man. But Gilly and Wallow is a good team. And they believe in the grind. They believe in the perfection of becoming number one and trying to make themselves number one. And they're going to tag team off each other. They're going to grind and feed off each other. For me, until you find a person that's in depth like that with me or Twit, he's a good team. He has a good team partner. And if you don't have a good team, it's hard to build what you're trying to do. You can get things done, but to where I want it done, I'm a perfectionist. I want it to another level. So I need my son come home, my cousins come home. Then I can build a team and destroy things I want to destroy them. But it's not easy as people think it is. I mean, I may make it look easy, but it's not.
If someone wants a Fuck Prison hoodie or T-shirt, how do they get that? Contact you through Instagram or
hit fuckprison.com website.
How you spell that regular?
FCK.
Make sure.
Prison.
G-Money, what the hell is wrong with you, G? Yeah, G-Money,
Fuck
that's
Prison.
bad.
You gotta make sure they
Why
know.
you ask that question? That's
Spell regular, F-U-C-K or F.
no, you can't write that, man.
Hey, his guy might,
Oh,
he might get
it's
it
a
done.
nice jacket. Look,
That's
Yeah.
hard.
You selling jackets?
Black and yellow joint. That's fine.
Oh, you my website too?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
right
You
now.
move fast, man.
That's why we asking you to make sure that everybody, FCKprison.com. Y'all
wow,
check it out.
This jacket is nice.
Jacket look fire right here so far. It's
Yeah,
good.
jacket is a hot
I
jacket.
definitely wear that. Black and
Yeah,
yellow joint
facts.
hard.
I like the pink hoodie. Who the hell is? Oh, that's Rosa Parks.
You just say?
Isn't that Rosa Parks on
Yeah,
your
it
hoodie?
says Rosa. You said who the hell is it?
No, I almost.
What did you say?
I said, who the hell is that? But then I saw her.
Okay, I thought you didn't know that was Rosa Park.
No, I know who she is.
You had to zoom in.
At the zoom. Oh, her name is there. Her name is there.
I'm just playing with you, my brother.
Nah. I just. Okay, Martin Luther King. Okay,
That's all.
I like these. Yo, can we get some hoodies, man?
I got a package for you,
A
man.
little workout.
And I'm
situation.
if it don't come with the
Is your
vest, I
3X?
don't want it. I know the vest is $100, man, but if it don't come with
Bro,
the
you
vest,
get
I
all
don't
that shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, if it don't come with a
Oh,
vest, I don't want it.
what size are you again, big guy?
You heard what I am? Extra large, nigga. Don't try to add extra sizes to me to be funny.
I thought you was a 3X guy.
Nah, these shits is hot though. Listen, I want to rock it. I actually want to use it to sponsor an episode. I'd rather do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I like it though.
Yeah, me too. I like it.
Are you watching that, G?
I'm looking at the website, man.
It's hot. No, it's hot. I like it.
I like that. I like the black joint so up there. I like the black and yellow joint.
I like the pink joint.
Pink joint's hard.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Shawn Hartwell, can we get another round of applause for him?
Yes.
Free Hartwell Jr.
Thanks.
Free him. He said he got his phone. He got his phone on.
Free him till we see him,
Yeah,
as they
forgive
say.
him.
You know what I'm saying? We signing up, man. I definitely like this episode.
Hold on. Wait, 1-4G. You gave your Instagram?
Yeah, Shawn_Hartwell. For me, follow me there.
Mhm.
Fuckprison.com, FCKPRISON.com.
Yeah, go visit it right there. Different things.
How much is that? How much is that jacket? It's like like lamb
I
skin.
don't know what this motherfucker is, man.
What's that sheep?
I don't even know, my nigga.
What's your name when the tables return? What's your name when the tables return?
Oh no,
Motherfucker, don't look geeky, bust the squeaky.
Hey, zippy tuck.
I don't know what it is, my nigga. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, we
What
signing
jeans are
out.
those?
I don't know, man. I just don't know anything, man.
No, I know that jeans. That's
I just buy stuff.
That's not your stuff.
I just buy stuff.
Oh, he said just buy stuff. Oh,
I know the
he
name of
okay,
that.
how
It
much it
starts
costs,
with
right?
an A.
Amiri?
Amiri. Those are Amiri jeans. Remember, he said, I was on the site about the bottom. Because of
Cece.
Cece, yeah. Those are Amiris.
Look.
Those are the fake joints, right? Shout out to you, got the Amiris. Yeah, you signed us out,
You gotta
man.
shop with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, shout- yeah,
you gotta take it shopping, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, you don't need to get, where you going, nigga? You have a whole new
I'm right? I'll be straight.
You got New Balances and all that. I'm
Oh,
supporting you, man.
Shout out New Balance one time.
Shout out to them,
You know,
man.
Spanish Eric one time.
Yeah,
But yeah, dope episode, man. Make sure y'all follow the pages at Flip the Script Pod, at Queens Flip with a Z, at DJG10156. Dope episode. I definitely appreciate hearing from people cut from different cloth. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, a lot of people who are in the gangs or gangsters or whatever you call yourself. You guys need to learn from the OGs, man. I don't condone all of the fighting and killing and shooting and gang stuff and all that, but back then it definitely was more respected. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys.
Protocol.
Yeah, you just gotta follow protocol. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Protocol is very important.
I'm not, you know, what like these guys, but I'm cut from that cloth. I've seen it happen. I've been around some of the gangsters, some people in the streets that, you know, they respected the elderlies in the street. They didn't smoke in front of your moms when they walked past. They didn't curse, you know. But when they left, they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like the kids don't even care what's going on. So it's crazy. So I definitely, you know, appreciate you, you know, giving us some jewels up here, and I hope they pay attention and listen to what you're saying.
Yeah, I hope they do too, man. You know today I was reading this article, man. You know, this guy in Philly, man, he took the baby, man, and used the baby as coverage, his own baby, man, and they killed the baby's fight for his life.
Wow.
His brother, you said, "Fuck prison, not important." It's very important.
But wait. He used the baby as a shield, but
and they wouldn't clap on him. He used the baby as a shield, his own baby.
No, it's just different now.
I posted it there on my page.
Is he alive still, the father?
Yeah, man.
Wow. It's different now. Man.
It's a different type of nigga right there, bro.
I definitely don't respect how they moving around now. It's crazy.
I put that on my page today.
I'm gonna go to your page and see.
Yeah, he used the baby as a shield.
But are we sure he used it as a shield? Or
read the article, brother. I ain't got a picture. I ain't got to tell you, man.
Wow. I'll read it after.
But just the thought of that, I'm saying, so this movement is very, very important because of stuff like that. It's very important because of situations like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we may take it light to one day is your child.
Right.
To one day is your daughter come home and she says, yo, my baby father used your granddaughter as a shield. What the fuck is going on? For me? So this awareness is very important. But she haven't hit home yet to a lot of people, so it's not important until it hit home. Then it becomes important. Fuck prison, man. Nah, my nigga, I've been saying that, nigga. Now you saying fuck prison, nigga? Because you got a case? They can put any one of us in it any day. For nothing. Believe that.
On that note, yo, it's Queen's Flip.
Peace.
I'm signing out, man.
I'm signing out too, man.
Yo, hold on. Wait till I finish signing out, man. Wait till I finish signing out before you get up, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. Let me finish signing before you get up, nigga. You moving so I'm talking to you, nigga. You move too fast, nigga. Come on, man. What's wrong with this nigga, man? Yeah. Not the gloves, man.
Put the gloves down. Put the gloves away.
Yo, it's Queen's Flip, man. URLTV.tv, man. Shout out to Shawn, man.
Yes.
Remember, lock your doors, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. And if you see a nigga like Shawn on your lawn, you don't need a firearm, but don't let him in because he'll mean harm. He'll try to fuck your bitch. I'm from Queens.